Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go. Attention Insane Asylum. Ready to score some epic Dr. Greenthumb Show prizes? Every super chat enters you into a giveaway for a free gift. And the more you give, the bigger the rewards. Check this out. Send a $20 super chat, and we'll hook you up with the sticker pack or pins. Drop a $50 super chat, and you'll snag a t-shirt or a hat so you can rep BREALTV in style. But if you're feeling bold, hit us with the $100 super chat, and we'll send you a mystery box loaded with over $200 worth of awesome surprises. Don't miss your chance to win. Send your super chat now, and let's get this party fucking started. Let's go.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
But here, I ain't never had a dog in the ring.
Hey, you got a job, man?
Get it, y'all. Hey. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.BREALTV. To my right, I got Mr. Goodlight, DJC minus.
Happy day after hump day.
We got the legendary Psycho Leezy in the building.
What's good, what's good, what's good? Prendelo.
We got the Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, Bra, and the dominant one.
Yo, what's good? What's happening?
We got my man, the legendary Mellow Man Ace, in the house.
In Barbara's bedroom. That's where I was not.
Okay.
We'll see.
We're all witness to that he was not. We have Mr. Milligrams in the house. E-Zone.
What's up, everybody?
Prayers to all those in the affected areas of the fires. Prayers to those who lost their homes and the 5 people that lost their lives that they could account for so far, man. And obviously more fires have popped up. So prayers to our firefighters out there, the first responders trying to knock it down.
There's 3 more fires that just started.
Yeah. Strength to our brothers and sisters in the fire departments out there, and salute to the ones coming from out of state.
Yeah.
To help us out here, cause
Out of the country, bro. Like the planes from
yeah,
Canada.
I mean, they're coming from everywhere, and thank God, because California is a big place. When all these forest areas or mountainous areas with the dry brush get up, and it happens at once, which is what's kind of happening right now. I mean, our quality of air is shit out there right now. Like, to do any cardio or any heavy breathing, like on the outside, walking, jogging, biking, anything, that would not be it. If you are going to do that, fucking wear a mask.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they had the classes inside the gym today. I was just like, we working out inside.
Yep.
You know, and
Yeah, you can't breathe in this crap right here,
But, you
because
know,
because a lot of the stuff that's in those homes, like with the asbestos and all that shit is micro right now, flying around in the air.
That's what I was.
You don't want to be breathing that
What I
shit.
was
There's a lot of ash and dust.
All that.
Yeah.
You inhaling all that.
I was gonna say, like, all this, we're gonna have the same repercussions that we had the people had after 9/11 happened.
Yep.
Remember, like, there was like a lot of people that had breathing complications that were very unique to them.
Yeah, they're saying
specifically because they're like, well, how the fuck you have all this lead in your lungs? How do you have all this chemical in your lungs?
if you're close to that area, fucking wear a mask.
Wear a mask,
of some sort, man. I mean, they said like so far that 1,000 structures
Yep.
have been burnt down, and that's that they know of.
Like, we were watching it last night. We were me, Pedro, and Colton. We were watching it after the show, and we saw when the Studio City one got lit. Right when it first, and it happened off an ember, and you see it like first it started in Running Canyon, and then an ember got ahead of where it was projected to go, and then it lit it on fire, and then that caused it to go into like the Studio City side.
Is that
of it.
really the science of it though? Like, how far can a fucking ember really
Well, they were saying that
bro?
the Studio City one wasn't related to the Hollywood fire.
Well, we saw the one come down. It was like right off of Running Canyon as it was coming towards Hollywood. It sparked. One of those embers flew over into Studio City, and that's where it like.
Where did you hear that though?
Saw it on the news. It was on
that-
ABC 7.
Yeah, because last night all the channels were saying that they had nothing to do with each other. So now they're saying that it was.
Well, last night they were probably saying it because it was just happening.
Yeah.
As we watched it.
Yeah.
So someone was arsoned or was
It's, here's the thing about what happens when all these fires pop up, especially in areas like that are connected to the mountain and hill areas, is that some folks will be scandalous and light their shit up for insurance. And they don't give a fuck if they light up the rest of the block. They don't think that's going to happen, but it does.
right.
I'm not saying that's what happened here, but it totally could have happened because where Runyon Canyon is in proximity is way in a different spot to where that started happening.
Yeah, it's about a mile or so, a couple miles.
That
Yeah.
Ember would have needed an Uber to get over there.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm wondering. Like,
An Uber Ember.
is that really the science of it? Like, am I really?
Well, yeah, some of it happens through the embers. They call it a wash, right? So when they get blown in the wind, all it takes is one or two to catch something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And when the wind is blowing,
Like
those things can go anywhere and catch on anything.
Like they were showing this.
Wind blow.
They were showing this guy that was trapped in his house, and when he was like, "Fuck it, this is it. It's time to go." And when he went out, said there was all these little micro embers that were just falling on the ground. And mind you, none of them were causing immediate like anything to get lit on fire. But it just takes one of those
And all it
things
takes is one to
to land on something
land
flammable.
on something flammable. Exactly.
And next thing you know, it's just. I mean, that Studio City crib looked horrible. It was just collapsing, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
At this point, man, it's kind of hard to really believe that it's just science making this happen. Like I really feel it because everything is quote unquote under investigation, and it's just
well, human beings fuck up a lot. So it could have been something that started by accident, something that started on purpose by a deviated motherfucker that has just wants to.
eco-terrorism.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
thing.
like how much more effective is this as compared to jamming a plane into a building?
And it's also
And they did it when fucking old Uncle Joe was in the Grandpa Joe. Great Grandpa Joe was in the house to witness this.
and
And
I'm inclined to go with what E-Zone's theory is.
I started hearing people like Joe Biden caused it.
Like no, these
Like yeah, he went to the Palisades and lit a match down there and lit the whole shit up.
and
like
snuck
these,
off.
These
Yeah.
embers don't go on tour, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
But you gotta like look
Yeah, but
how,
They actually do.
yeah.
Yeah, but they create new like they just create a bunch of more embers. Like an ember might travel, I don't know, but it might travel like a mile. That creates more embers in that
creates-
area
yeah.
than it.
Yep.
Those embers travel another mile, and then another mile,
They
another
keep
one.
relighting things. You know what I mean?
How big is an Ember?
It
It's
could be small.
These like little ashes right here.
Yeah.
It could be that.
It's like a firefly.
What ash? Which one?
Like this. See these little.
That's an Ember?
That could be.
Like this, right? So see this ash right here? Do you
that
see
could
it?
be lit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be as big as that,
And that won't burn out before it hits a mile, you're saying?
If it
depending on
catches-
what
yeah.
that ember is.
It says an ember from a fire can range from the size as small as a pinhead to as large as a piece of wood.
And it can travel how far of a distance?
Let me look into
Depends on how small and light it is and how
winds.
in the wind.
Dude,
But that's how all this shit spreads, though, right? Like we had one of the worst Santa Ana winds to come that sparked it on the day of. So if anybody had a fire going at all and any little shit fucking popped off from it and flew into a dry area, yeah, of course it's gonna. It didn't even have to be that far. But then that lights up and creates its own embers and then flies off, and then that shit does the same thing. It's all like a domino effect. You know what I mean?
Yep. It really is. And then plus with our land being so dry, it's just.
Oh, Mr. Newsom is getting shit on right now, rightfully so.
that fucking fish is gonna outlive us, bro.
No, it's not. But that was a horrible decision. But we've seen him make a few horrible decisions,
According to
so
the
it doesn't surprise me.
According to the Orange County Fire Authority, it says once embers picked up by strong winds, embers can travel as much as 5 miles.
There you go.
Yep.
But those embers would have had to travel over a hill and a mountain to get to where they were from from the Hollywood side. You had to come all the way over. Those embers had to travel all the way over Mulholland,
I just
upward and then down to
Yeah,
get
I mean-
to that Studio City spot.
I just
I'd
want
like
see,
to run my own test. Thanks.
I want to see the footage. Like, you know how like some people will be like, "Hey man, that's footage of a drone right there." Somebody follow a fucking ember for like 5 miles.
It just seemed crazy because, like, you know,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
it chose that one house, right? And then from the one house, the embers went up into another spot.
Yep.
But that just seemed peculiar.
Yeah, because it was that big house that was on fire.
Yeah,
right?
4-story house.
Out of all the houses, bro.
And the people, I guess, that lived there were not in country or something like that.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I think is funny? How on the news they'll call it a natural disaster,
National disaster.
a national, and
Where's all the
and,
furniture?
you know, like Mother Nature and all this, like.
Yeah, how they're
Like,
referring.
yeah,
it's like
like
some
come
kind-
on, B. You're
like
not
the-
gonna run that Mother
Well,
Nature.
well,
chief-
well,
the
well.
chief-
The part,
the fuck out of here.
well, the part they're talking about Mother Nature is the wind,
yeah, no.
because you can't control that.
Or what? You can't control the wind.
No, you really can't.
Not when it
Okay.
comes out like
I mean, you could maybe.
It's not
Um,
a coincidence that the fire and the wind was happening at the same time. Like that's not a coincidence.
It could be a coincidence. It might not be. But what I'm saying
It's
is, if
too
if Psycho Les is barbecuing outside, and the wind is fucking pushing, right, and a piece of coal or whatever chips off, and flies into this fucking dry area and lights up. That's how it happens. Sometimes.
I'm gonna know. who
Let's
started
for
that
instance,
wind.
like on the big fire that happened, what was 2-3 years ago, right? You had a couple of dumbasses who doing a gender reveal party for their kid,
those assholes.
and they fucking popped off the thing, and you know some of these things have gunpowder in them, so they light up, you know, like explode, and that's what causes the color to bust out, right? Well, the wind was howling that day. That shit caught on something and started that one of the big fires that happened that year. So that wasn't on purpose. That was people doing jackass shit. Now, to speak to your thing, yeah, there's totally people out there knowing that the wind is gonna fucking crack, because we get weather reports on the Santa Ana winds here to let us know that possible fires might jump. Right? And you got firebugs out there and arsonists that, you know, they don't give a fuck. They're just going to go, oh, today's our day. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, yes, there is that less where motherfuckers are like doing that shit on purpose. And other times it's people making human mistakes, being dumbasses. We don't know what this is yet because they all happen so fast. It's so big that they can't even investigate none of this shit yet.
I mean, they did it in Hawaii. They cleared that mountain and
Yeah, but that was in a poor people area, right?
there's poor people up there.
Yeah, but
Out-
but
out the
where a lot of people,
a lot of black.
yeah,
people
but in the
and other-
Palisades, those were people with money, and that was the first fire.
Yeah,
I don't think social class has anything.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with that shit, but
it's about taking over.
it is about taking over. You know, reevaluating that real estate, because even some of the people with money maybe don't have insurance on that crib and they lost it.
Yeah.
And what it's going to take to rebuild on that land, maybe they ain't got it. They could go buy another crib and live cool, but like to have what they had,
But not to mention
maybe
the
they don't
hassle-
got that.
the
Huh?
hassle it's gonna come from, bro. Like
Yep,
these insurance
the
companies,
licenses,
these,
the
permits,
the
these insurance-
permits.
like, bro, these people had some of these places were classic, bro. That they're like you couldn't, like, you know, if you want to, there's no reason to build something. But now that you're gonna have to build something, California has so much fucking regulations. These people are not gonna go back to a life or come close to
well,
coming back to a life that they had. And
It's-
that's the unfortunate part. Whether it's intentional or not, that's just like the misfortune that you got, like all these people out here that don't have homes anymore, and then just you don't know
Yeah.
what's
And the
to come
shit-
of these people that, or where they're gonna go, how they're gonna eat.
People,
they're gonna be out
people
here
lost
begging.
their jobs.
Yeah.
and the
They
shit,
lost a lot of shit.
and the shit they talked about, we talked about it yesterday, that State Farm canceled a bunch of fire insurance on a lot of these cribs before this fucking happened.
I found out
It's not a coincidence.
they
That's what I'm
canceled it.
saying.
They canceled it a while back too, like in last summer.
Well, yeah, some insurance companies canceled it last summer, but like some of them
Yep.
just canceled the week before.
You know, but like it's like
2 weeks
you want the
before.
answers. Is like what was the reason? You know what I'm saying?
Because they know that, look, the insurance companies will go broke here in California as it relates to fire insurance.
Yeah.
And that's why they're now reluctant to do that. You know, they'll cover you for some earthquake shit because they don't anticipate earthquakes happening for a very long time. So they'll take a chance on that. You know what I mean? But if we had earthquakes every year, all the time, God forbid, they wouldn't they wouldn't give us earthquake insurance. Fires happen every year without fail. There ain't nothing they can do to stop that shit because there's always a purposeful fuck that's doing that shit to light the fucking state on fire, and then there's the fucking people who do it because they did dumb shit.
Here's the thing, you guys. I had a serious question. When do you think this shit's gonna be over?
We don't. You could never tell that. We got
As far as the wind,
we gotta let the winds die down.
Okay, but like what I'm saying, it's like these things have been for a while. They're not. They haven't been contained.
Yeah.
And it's just like
3 days.
Where are we looking at what? Like you think like?
Well, what did that one fire take? Like a few weeks, right?
You think that like by this time, mid-February, there's still gonna be some fire going on? Bro?
No,
like,
no.
Like you know what I mean? Like because it's like, bro, they don't.
No, they
there's
should
a lot
not
going on.
They
bro.
should
like,
knock them down by then. But like they have a lot. I mean, when you think about that, we had other firefighters from out of state and out of country come in to help us. God forbid more fires open up because we only got so many resources.
Yeah.
So, the more fires that pop up, the longer they take. If no fires pop up, they could contain them in a couple weeks. But apparently a fucking fire just broke out in San Diego. Those guys are going to have to fucking roll back out there.
3 of them, dude.
Yeah.
There's 3 fires down there. It is crazy.
So they're going to have to pull their resources
Yeah.
and go fight that shit.
Yeah.
So,
Who's to say that they haven't deployed their resources already to help us? Because they weren't worried about.
well, that's what I just said. They're going to have to pull back.
Yeah.
Because we had everybody in state coming to help us out with this. They got to go back to San Diego to fucking take care of their own patch.
I'm cracking up. I'm like, yo, this is like one big Hollywood movie.
Oh yeah,
We're
could
in
be,
it. And
could be a Hollywood movie. That is the risk of living in the mountainous areas in California.
Shit's
Is
gonna
that you
stop being a movie when
you
we all
might-
end up in the hospital.
you might have to deal with that shit.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a part in the movie.
Hospital,
People in hospital.
motherfucker, death. There's people that died from that shit.
No,
that
no, no,
decided they were going to stay trying to defend their home or couldn't get out. There's a lot of elderly people in some of these places that were bedridden and couldn't get out.
I meant the survivors, like how like everybody who's been living like we're all still gonna pay for this shit, bro. That breathing this shit in is like you said earlier, is not gonna be nothing happened to my health.
Look, if you be mindful of what's going on, you could protect yourself. If you're out there oblivious, acting like this shit ain't going on, and you're still carrying on the way you do, and you might pay for it later.
No doubt.
But you got to be optimistic that there are some people out there with some good fucking sense as opposed to
Yeah, man. It's all common sense, man.
Yeah,
Put 'em,
if you have to go outside, especially if the air quality is so bad, if you have to go outside, just wear a mask when you're going to and from. You know what I mean? Don't breathe any of that in.
I had to leave my crib because the smell of smoke was all in my crib, and I was like, we can't breathe.
Yeah, no,
this
you
shit.
can't breathe that shit in.
Imagine trying to sleep in this shit. Like, I'm like, nah, we out of here. We packed up.
Yeah, I would imagine a lot of people did the same thing. Like, maybe you were cool, but all that smoke was blowing in.
Yeah.
Where like anybody that lives south was catching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You remember Amaudi
Yeah,
Medrano?
yeah.
He lives over there. He said they mandatorily evacuated him, right?
Look at this neighborhood. Man.
While he was helping another an elderly lady, and even though his place wasn't affected, he was going to help her and everything, get this woman out. When he got back, his whole shit was
whole
tore
shit
back.
was yeah.
Yeah.
And last night in the Hollywood Hills, right? There's like a convalescent home up in the hills.
Oh wow.
And they had to evacuate all those people. And a lot of them are bedridden seniors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like where are they? They had to take them to like whatever convention center or some sort of I can't remember the holding area they were taking people, but
It's horrible.
yeah.
There was
What
a guy.
about up there in Altadena? They had like horse farms. They had like a bunny farm.
Trying to get them horses out.
Yeah, the
Bunnies
bunny
and all that.
museum.
I'm like, where do they take them? You think? Like,
They got equestrian centers that like they have like there's a spot in Burbank. There's an equestrian center there that like as soon as the fires start, like they bring your big animals here. Yeah.
horses and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
There was a guy that he was filmed like using a water hose to try to
Manipulate the horse.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so he was able to help save his friend's house, you know what I mean? But he wasn't able to save his, and then when they found him dead from with a fire hose still in his
Yeah, I saw that story too. It was an older
guy, dude. It just the smoke probably got the best of him, and that was
Smoke would
it.
choke
Yeah, the
you.
smoke inhalation, man.
After a while, you're like, yo.
I mean, hey, driving around the city, y'all seen it today. It's ugly. Like the smoke, the quality,
The orange
the
sky.
air quality, like is horrible. I mean, we're getting alerts on our phones throughout the day about that shit.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you live in those areas. It's a terrible thing, man.
Yeah.
If someone started that fire on purpose, they're a piece of shit. Like from the first one to the second one, third one, fourth one, and on.
And you know,
If it happened by mistake, hey, you know, it is what it is. But like
you know what's another danger? The trees snapping off and breaking.
yeah.
And dropping in the middle of the street, crushing cars. And
Yeah.
Dude.
on the highway, B, there was like a
Yeah.
big, with a light pole and everything twisted out. I was like, oh, shit.
Dude, it was the first time I'd seen, you know, the valley expected to have 120 mile per hour winds. Like, I've never seen that in my life. Like, I've been there for some, you know, big gusts and stuff.
And the irony, when you think about the Palisades, the ocean is right there.
Ocean is right there.
It had not been so windy, those helicopters could have gone right there, boom,
Yeah.
dropped in and out.
In and out real quick.
But right now, just the way it looks is like a war-torn country.
It's
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Bombed out.
You said 1,000 structures, and I think that was generous.
That was last night. Whatever it is now is probably definitely more than that.
Yeah, that was a generous number.
It looks like the BX back in the days.
Yeah, the way the BX was burned out.
Look, right now, that's
Yeah, that like there's a on PCH there's a restaurant called Moon Shadows. There was a very popular restaurant. That shit got burnt to the ground.
Yep.
What about Gladstones? Anybody hear about Gladstones?
I don't know if Gladstone.
They haven't mentioned that yet, but Moon Shadows is done. The Real Inn, which was another spot like that.
They protected Dukes.
Yeah.
Dukes is still there, but like even a lot of the house, the house that were on the coastline, like a lot of that community is like fucking gone.
Sorry, Mello. Gladstones is gone.
Oh,
Gladstone's gone too, my dude. I know it hurts. Hey man.
Yeah, they had the illest.
Prayers to the
powder.
people. Prayers to those people that lost their businesses right there. You know, God willing, they could rebuild.
Gladstone's staple since the 50s.
Yeah, I think they'll rebuild, and so will Moon Shadows. But like, man, it's just,
dude. And just also, we've all driven to Malibu for whatever reason, whether to work in, but just, you know, one of the things we always saw with all those houses that are on the side of the PCH, dude.
Yeah,
and
done.
it's such a trip to just see them completely burned. Look at
What
that,
about
dude.
the library?
That's gone too. I think.
I once did a commercial with Donny Osmond in that library.
I believe that might be gone.
Wow.
Look at that.
Either these people are going to rebuild or they're going to sell that piece. Look at that, decimated.
Like, it looks like someone dropped like a nuke right there.
Like
or
a
something.
nuke,
I'm
right?
Like, what?
Yeah, dude.
That's
That's
not right.
wild.
That shit is crazy.
So many houses, dude.
Yes, that's a community.
Neighborhood.
That's not like a couple houses. I mean, it probably like a few houses survived that, but like the rest of the community is gone.
Yeah.
I also noticed that the Riviera, the golf course, was well preserved. Nothing touched the Riviera, and I'm wondering, there's a perfect line. Now I know the firefighters, they cut that line, and you know there's a line where they set the perimeter and all that, but I don't know, man. Like E-Zone said, man, something looks a little too designed for me.
Hey, well, you know, hey, anytime we're gonna pay the piper, it's all by design.
Yep.
That's the way it is. Again, it's, you know, all the rewards are for the politicians. For us, it's successes if you can make it happen, mostly heartaches and disappointments and frustrations. You know what I mean?
Well said.
Well, they promise you the world, like on your first prom date. You know what I'm saying?
I promise.
Guilty.
I promise you. We'll be together forever. Let's do it in the limo. We'll go off to college. We'll have kids. And then after,
I never even went to my prom.
I didn't either. I know dudes that did, and I know their game. Because they were, they were boastful enough to tell you. And you know how the get down goes. Lie for the pussy.
You remember that old school horror flick called Prom Night?
Yeah.
Classic.
They start killing everybody, right?
Prom.
Yeah, that was one of the one of the horror flicks out there. Prom Night.
Prom Night.
Then there was Valentine's Day too, right?
Nice.
They made horror flicks of all that shit. They're gonna make a horror flick to fire season here in California. Oh my God.
Real.
I think you guys might laugh at this. You know ABC's reporter David Muir?
Yeah.
Well, he was wearing his jacket yesterday, his fire jacket and everything. You know how like he's trying to show off his muscles. It looks all
He
tight.
got a tight ass fire jacket.
Well, he had
on.
clothespins in the back, keeping his jacket tight. So everyone's giving him crap on social media.
Well,
That's vanity right there.
No, but I found out it was also he did that because he wanted to minimize the noise of flapping while in the wind.
man.
Okay.
C-. I got a bridge in Brooklyn if you want to buy it.
Hey man,
No.
do what you want.
No, my man Mike Muir is vanity.
That makes kind of sense though, because that looks like a noisy jacket.
Yep.
Like
Come on, man. Give me a fucking break.
Facts.
Every other motherfucker on the air that was wearing a jacket like that did not pin their fucking jacket. You're telling me
and you couldn't
that this guy is
But
so
the
special.
The other ones had mics like this. He has one that's pinned on.
Fuck out of here.
Sorry,
You're
dude.
not,
That's
I'm
easy.
not buying that.
That's
don't buy
E-Zone
that.
in the gym right there now. We know what he's doing.
No fucking way.
I'm just saying,
No,
dog.
no,
Like a noisy
no,
jacket.
not buying it. Not buying it. The last thing you give a fuck about is a jacket flapping in the wind when shit is burning around you. You're just trying to get the story
When
off.
the mic is attached to said jacket, you should care.
Yeah, but most don't. Most don't. You watch any of that footage last night, see who had their fucking
Well, he's a
jacket.
pro,
He,
Dad.
well, it looked like he cared because he had it. He had it.
He cared about how the chicks look at his body when he's doing his shit, son. He works hard on his body, and he wanted you to see that.
Something.
That's quite the accusation, man.
That's just TV time
Like,
right
it's like
there,
he's
bro.
out here trying to peacock on TV.
He is.
dude.
That's
he's
a
fucking
fucking
in
the middle of it.
peacock
What shit
right there.
fucking burning, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. How vain is that?
He's a stripper.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good. He's in strip
Just
mode.
saying. Okay, look. Where is his mic pinned?
Right
On his
here.
lapel.
Right.
Right.
Where did he pin his jacket?
In the back.
Okay, you think that fucking mic is picking up the fucking jacket flaps in the back?
If attached to the jacket, it could
Give me
be
a
new-
break.
Come on, man.
No. I'm not giving you one.
You know the reason
I'm not giving him one.
the reason I believe it is because, you know, have you ever wear like an Adidas tracksuit jacket?
Oh yeah.
And like I have one specifically that is just like old school. It's retro, and
Yeah.
it is the noisiest fucking thing. And I've
Find another broadcaster that
I've
did
had Ray,
that.
like literally be like, hey, could you like not move as much? Because this shit picks it up every time you're fucking moving.
Find another broadcaster that has done that
He said, "Ain't no
with
way,
that
dude."
same fucking coat. When you see a fire guy doing an interview, is he pinning his fucking jacket?
Maybe it was too big too.
Nah, man.
Could be.
I know those jackets. They don't blow in the wind. They're very thick, yo. They really
Those
are.
are
They
thick
don't-
ass jackets. They do
don't
not.
blow.
We gotta get a fire.
They don't
pit
blow.
up in here.
Yeah, we gotta get that jacket in here.
We gotta
We
get
gotta
Dave
do our
in
own.
here.
We gotta do our own test.
Hey, all the shit he's getting, warranted. He worried about his look.
Bring him in. Let's question this guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, get David Muir in here. Yeah, just hold on, dude. I know you're not doing anything right now.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Just settle this dispute for us, would you mind?
When you're not telling us the world news, and I'm not saying he's a bad reporter. He's actually a pro. He's good. But I'm saying this was all vanity right here.
Rock,
Yeah.
Didn't need to
rocking the-
fucking pin that jacket. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
it's like, bitches, look how slim I look after the gym.
This is my gym look.
Even the collar's all flipped up, all sweet and shit. I haven't looked that good in 20 years.
If they would have allowed him, he would have took that fucking jacket off and shown his tight ass t-shirt. Son.
No one is gonna be in that field doing that, dude.
That's not conducive to the situation.
Yeah.
You didn't hear
Absolutely
what I said though.
Yeah, you said if they
yes,
would have
I did.
allowed him.
Yes, if they would have allowed him, he would have took that fucking jacket off
But-
and
but
been
he's
ripping right there
But
doing the fucking
sadly,
thing.
he's reporting on people losing their houses, so he's not worried about taking his shirt off.
Right.
No, he's worried about pinning his fucking jacket though.
Because he wants
That's
to look
according
sexy.
to you.
Nah,
To look sexy.
nah, son. Nah, you ain't selling me on that.
Plus, it wasn't
I
even
know,
raining,
I know how
yo.
this guy works, son.
Why do you have a rain jacket on when it's not raining, kid? That's what the fuck I'm
Well, it's a
saying.
fire
Fire-
It's a
jacket.
fire jacket. It doesn't. They don't only wear them in the rain,
Yeah,
bro.
they wear them when they're fighting the fires.
Why? Is he fighting the fire?
He is not fighting the fire, but
There's
he
enough
needs,
Detective,
burning
he needs
behind
to
him.
look. He needs to look official, like he's there.
And
You're absolutely right, Mello. He didn't need to be wearing that jacket. He could have worn the fucking company jacket that they give you when you go on shit like
That is
this.
a company
I
jacket.
get it.
Yeah,
Listen, I don't
yeah.
play
It's a real jacket tagged with the company fucking logo on it, son.
I
It
did.
says
seen it.
ABC on there.
I don't.
That's
play,
what I just
listen,
said. It's their fucking jacket. It's a real jacket with the ABC logo on it.
Listen, I don't play for the Dodgers, but I do have a Dodger jacket. I get it.
Hey, he wants to be a fucking Victoria non-secret. Let him do it on his time, dog. Not on the people's time, dog.
That's very assumptive, but okay.
Hey, they're paying him, right?
His man's doing his job.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
You bought the excuse that he pinned it out for the fucking noise.
He's
Because I know how noisy those jackets can be.
Oh, how do you know? When have you worn one to know?
Not a
Who was
fireproof
the
one,
last
dude.
fire you put out?
Yeah, when did
wow.
you put a fire
Can
out?
we look up what these jackets are made out of, bro?
I
This is
see.
the last fire you
Cognitive
They call them.
dissonance.
They call them turnout coats. Turnout coats can weigh as much as 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead and pin that.
Maybe it was too heavy for him, dude.
Oh my God. You know what? Next. It's National Apricot Day, son.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
You
it's National
don't
Day
say.
to Muir Day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Really?
just said it right.
Right on.
It's National Apricot Day. You make some apricot jam, son? Or jelly?
Ooh, I don't know. No, maybe not today.
No, not today.
But hey, salute to those who celebrate.
Those who celebrate National Apricot Day.
The apricot community is they're so enlightened.
I wonder, does Mr. Muir have apricots in his diet?
I don't know.
Probably had some in that jacket.
Yeah. Probably had some in that jacket. Mm-hmm.
You an apricot fan?
I don't like when you get close to the seed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like a peach, but not really.
Yeah, it's good though. I'll fuck with it. I just cut it. I'll leave it.
Yeah,
on the seed.
same.
Yeah, you remove it from the seed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's all
just-
good.
Yeah, cut it, half it, and then,
But eating them raw in the wild, yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
I have one right in my front lawn.
Apricot?
See, I don't know if I'd fuck with the, I don't fuck with the jam, but I'd fuck with the fruit.
That shit looks good right now,
yeah.
though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit looks fire.
It's good.
That's
Yeah,
the real.
that does look good.
Some grandma made that shit. Bro.
Yeah.
Yup.
Banging.
Preserves, which is like, isn't that better than like a jelly or jam? Like if you just more like the fruit.
I guess it's another term to just say it's organic, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Magnificent.
preserves are. It's not good for you, actually. Bro. It's fucking
Yeah, the
so much
yeah.
fucking sugar. It's literally like a. It's like how people think PB.
You want the one without, but the one without, you have to consume it quick because
Yeah,
it goes bad.
It goes bad. It's like,
And that's why a lot of us have fucking health issues because we're eating a lot of this shit with preservatives when we should be eating the shit that doesn't have any of it.
fresh.
yeah.
Fresh.
And I'm reading here the difference between jelly and jam. Jam is made with fruit, whereas jelly is made with fruit juice.
No, see, that's what you gotta have.
So jam is the
You
one.
gotta have jam.
Jam.
Jam. Oh, jam.
Jam.
You know, Teddy Riley should have had put out a jam, son.
Dude, he missed such an opportunity with that.
Know what I'm saying? Teddy Riley's jam, son, and he could have put out a fucking song with it and everything.
Held up the the jar right
He
here.
would have
Little
made
dance.
so much fucking money.
Would have been great.
Yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Teddy's Jam 1 or Teddy's Jam 2?
See,
Ooh.
now he's got options. He's got Teddy's Jam 1, which is strawberry, and then he's got grape jam or
That's good. Yeah, no, I think it's either
Or-
strawberry or grape.
yeah.
Well,
no.
Either of
Jam,
those two.
Jam 1 and Jam 2.
No,
Yeah.
guys, I'm talking about the songs, man.
Okay, for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could attach song 1 to strawberry, song 2 to grape.
Okay, Mello. Just because
Marketing.
it's so wild that you say that because I just listened to that guy, the Future album,
Yeah.
like 3 days ago,
Yeah.
and I was so I just listened to Teddy's Jam 2, and I gotta say, Teddy's Jam 2 right now.
Teddy Jam
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about choices of songs? Yeah,
Yeah.
Teddy's Jam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know who else could have made a jam? Nucleus. Jam on there.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have
Already.
you have the video of someone spreading jam when they're saying jam on there.
Yeah, why didn't they?
If
Why
I was their
didn't they?
manager, I would have suggested that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't make no songs with jam, so I can't.
I wonder if they knew that kind of marketing was even possible at that time. You know what I mean? Like, no one really thought, like, oh, okay. I mean, back then, no one was like, oh, I'm going to make this song that could easily be like the anthem for jams everywhere.
And then Uncle Jam's Army, he missed his, whoever was the creator of that, they missed their Uncle
Mr.
Jam's
Roger
Army.
Clayton, I believe.
That still could be a dope jam company, son.
What about Pump Up the Jam?
That's right. That's right.
Hell yeah.
That's right, goddamn it. Pump up the jam.
Be squeezing that shit like,
to the house track.
Oh shit.
That's
Let's jam. Let's jam radioactive.
another one.
You could put a green jam out there that looks like, toxic waste.
radioactive. Yeah.
I have a
Radioactive.
green one. It's like mint. It's nasty.
Yeah. No.
I would be down to try like a green apple if it was green.
Yeah,
have
you
that
call
too.
you got to either call it green apple or green grape, because the grape that people are normally
Yes.
looking at is the purple color.
Yeah.
So if you put like a little green grape marketing splash on it,
That's,
if you're not gonna sour apple it
that's excellent.
or green apple it,
Green apple. I
Green
think
apple
that
jam.
That would be great.
Damn,
Then
that sounds good.
With the peanut butter, it'd be like a
green
Caramel
apple
apple.
jam.
Bob Marley could have made a great commercial with the We Jammin'.
Oh yeah,
man, yeah.
yeah, that's
Would've-
genius.
Would have never happened, but it would have been awesome.
We
if he did.
jamming.
Oh my god, dude, whipping his dreads around, just
Medicated jam.
Yeah, medicated jam.
His
Like
sons could
jam.
make it probably happen now with
dude.
more than mine.
Damn, that would have been rad.
That can make that song come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that song's still.
I mean, it's
pretty up there.
timeless, but
yeah.
it can, like,
Bumbleclad.
Jimmy Jam also missed an opportunity.
Jimmy Jam's own jam.
Let me think about it.
We should get him on the show
What
and
the
ask him.
fuck?
I'll call my man Ross Avila and then, hey, yo, man, tell Jam and them. You know? Tell Jam and them. We got a little idea for him.
Hey, man.
We need a little 5% cut of this thing.
I know you've probably never heard this, but just imagine.
DJ Rockcut had a good one. Rockberry, jam.
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 Yeah, that's the.
That'd actually be a good, flavor.
That was Dream
You
Team,
know-
right?
Rockberry, son.
The OG is still alive. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Snake
rock,
Puppy.
that's
is
Snake, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Snake.
still alive. He's probably watching the show now getting this idea. Snake,
Hey.
just for the percentages, man. We
we need around 5%.
5% of that.
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah.
Man, they were the shit.
One of my first LA groups that I actually fucked with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that other song. Was it?
Dream Team is in the house.
There's Dream Team in the house, but it's another one.
There's
Come on, C. You're gonna mention
I'm
it right
seeing
now. I
it's
know
on
it.
a
You're
red
seeing.
label. It's on fucking
Coca-Cola.
Macola Records, and it.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, that shit is the
in the plate, Sandy rocking the house.
Calling on the Dream Team.
calling on the Dream
Hey,
Team.
no.
There you go. Calling on the Dream Team.
Them and the Supreme Team were dope. They were kind of rocking almost, well, no, not the same thing, but kind of.
They was in that same time.
They was in that same time.
85-ish in there.
Yeah.
Damn. Calling on the Dream Team.
Calling
Hello,
on the,
is this
was it the
Dream
was
Team?
it the chick that was in the Dream Team, Tony G's cousin, or related to Tony in some sort
Some
of way?
sort of way. She was Cuban for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace. She
Yeah.
passed away at an early age.
That's something to do with Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I remember that
Lisa?
she.
Something
Lisa,
like-
yeah.
Miss Rockberry. Oh, so she did the Rockberry.
Yeah.
Did she not pass away? Because there was always a rumor that she like had passed or something.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Huh.
Oh,
Crazy.
Yeah, that
Do you remember
I
that?
do remember that she died. Supposedly was hella young.
Yeah, like in an accident or
Early
something.
90s.
But maybe that was someone else. Maybe
I'm
the
seeing,
person who recorded it.
I'm seeing Lisa died in an auto accident in 1986.
Yeah, that's the one.
Replaced
Yeah,
with two
you called
female
it.
artists, Robin Williams and Tanisha Hill.
There you go. That's what it was.
Wow.
I knew I wasn't tripping.
No, you wasn't tripping. I heard that too. So
I was gonna say, man, I can't be wrong on this. I know it.
nah, blood, you wasn't tripping.
All right, blood. It's National Static Electricity Day. Yep. Better pay that. Somehow we need a day for static
I
electricity.
used to love doing that shit on the carpet.
see, it's
Yeah.
just I'm saying it's the community that sticks together and gets the signatures for the Static Electricity Day.
That, and you know, they also made time to make a National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Wow,
I don't know how many people are celebrating that one,
That's a
but
heavy one.
I remember there is a law enforcement day, and they do celebrate it. I remember being in Chicago one time, and we're, and this was just recently. We're, riding our fucking bikes through the city. This is where Trace gets Scooter Noons as one of his nicknames because he decided to be on one of the scooters.
Oh, right on.
You know what I mean? And so we're whipping through, and there's this small music festival happening, and sizable stage, maybe about 10 to 50,000 people or something right there, and we're like rolling by, like saying, "What the fuck is this?" You know what I mean? Because it's like a concert out of fucking nowhere, and we're like, "Hey, man," we asked somebody, we're like, "What is this?" He goes, "Oh, it's this is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. This is for the cops." So it was like a concert for law enforcement and family, and cops from different states and cities and whatever come into Chicago for this particular day that they celebrate. Every fucking cop from we went into one restaurant in the morning, and there was a group of cops from some other state. We went into this other spot for lunch, and it was a whole different group of cops there for that shit later on that night. And then we stumble onto it as we're riding our fucking bikes, and we're like right there. We're like, "Oh shit, this is all."
Question though, where'd you get the bikes to ride in Chicago?
Well, they got a bunch of electric bikes in different stalls and shit, right?
Oh, those type of bikes.
Yeah, so we were just gonna
I
fucking.
thought y'all took your bikes from here.
Well, most times if it's a tour, Bobo and I will take our bikes. Trace will take his bike, and we'll and everybody else will rent a bike or get on an e-bike or whatever. This time it was just like a spot date, so we weren't on tour. So we said, "Fuck it, we'll just jump on one of these city bikes and fucking mash through, get some pedal time in." And we happened to come across that. It was a trip to see that, to see it like it be a festival of all people that were involved in law enforcement
And a celebration
in a celebration for them.
for them. Hey, man.
Maybe that's what they're doing today. We'll see. Did you know that it is the birthday of the legendary Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin, born on this day in 1944?
Yep.
The Dark Prince.
One of the baddest guitar players on the face of earth. That dude can shred.
In terms of licks, yeah, like chords, he's put together some of the most iconic shit.
Jimmy Page.
There was better soloists than him for sure, but like in terms of like his riffs,
Dude, and just how he commanded the band.
yeah.
Led Zeppelin, how everyone, they were just all in lock. So whenever they all complimented each other so well, but he is just, dude, that dude it was rad.
Have you seen the footage of him in the kids group in the 50s when he's playing an acoustic guitar?
Yeah.
He's been playing since he was a kid, man.
Dude. He's played on so many records too, like uncredited.
Yeah, crazy. Did you know it is also the birthday of Charlie Watts, legendary drummer of the Rolling Stones,
Oh, man.
born on this day? This is definitely wrong, so I'm not going to say the date. The date's probably up there. Let's see the date that it gives up there.
I think you got to read more of what it says.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's not his birthday. He joined the Rolling Stones in 1963.
There you go.
Charlie Watts.
You sure did.
Yes. Oh, his birthday's on June 2nd?
Oh,
That's my birthday.
oh shit. You and Charlie Watts.
Me and Charlie Watts. Awesome.
Dude, he's one of the most consistent rock drummers of all time. Like, and he has so much style to that. You just think it's like regular drum playing, but like a lot of what he did, like made it standard.
What it is like he played poker on drums, and let me explain this. Right, is that when you saw Charlie Watts play on drums, he didn't look like he was doing anything. It looked like he was barely like breaking a sweat. Like he just played it so easy, like he was not even trying. But the style in which he played, he did a lot of shit. You just couldn't tell that he did a lot of shit. And he was one of the prolific drummers like that he could play fucking anything. But he just played it with such ease. He made it look fucking easy. Like, he made it look so easy that you felt you could get on the drums and play his parts.
Yes.
But you really could not.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he was a badass.
Yeah, he's a badass dude, man.
Yeah.
Did you know, in 1963, Eric Erlandson from Hull was born. Happy birthday, Eric Erlandson.
Yeah. He's a cool dude.
Very Viking.
Very,
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he plays well, too.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Jay Turner with long hair.
I'm mad, and he's all like rocker Jay Turner.
Rock Turner.
Oh my God.
Salute to Eric.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Did you know, in 1967, Dave Matthews of the Dave Matthews Band was born. Happy birthday, Dave.
Yeah, dude. Happy birthday, man.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah, and he's done it like since late 90s.
I'll say this, I was never like a fan of a lot of his music, but as a musician and as what he does, I had to give him his props because he does have some songs that I did fuck with and they were totally badass. And, you choose to make the songs you make. So if you want to make bright, happy songs, that's all good. If you want to make dark, crazy fucking songs or vibe-ish like that, you can, and it's going to be subjective on your audience on what they like or not. For me, his darker shit, which is not much of it at all.
Right.
I fuck with that. But the lighter stuff, not so much.
Yeah, he's got some. I first found out about him, I think it was like 97, 98. And then he was all over MTV at the time, too, that Crash Into You song. But I went back and checked his other stuff, and then I found out about his drummer, Carter Beauford.
Yeah.
And that dude is like by far one of the, like, just watch that dude drum. That dude is like one of the ambidextrous dudes.
Yeah.
He can play anything with any side of his body, and it's fucking amazing.
Without like any hesitation.
Dude,
it's crazy when you see a guy.
Yeah. Like they could have conversations with you like we're doing right now and just be hitting like Tom Sawyer from Rush,
he's not distracted at all.
No. It's just like, oh yeah, I do this.
Yeah, that dude is badass. Yeah. Did you know, in 1967, Steve Harwell of Smash Mouth was born. Happy birthday, Steve.
He's on. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do it. He passed away. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, he died.
Get your game on.
Yep.
Go play.
Might as well be walking on the sun.
That's a whole other song.
Yo, Colt.
Yeah.
I love that song.
He was cool.
Might as well be walking on the sun. Dude, I think one of his last gigs is like when he was going off on like the fans and like I think they were throwing like bread at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fucked up.
Yeah, man. It's too bad. Rest in peace.
He's cool.
He like drank himself to death, right?
He used to get.
Did he?
Yeah, he got faded.
Yeah, you got to know the limits.
You got to know when to hold them.
Got to know when to fold them.
Yeah. When to walk away.
Know when to roll them.
There you go.
Damn.
Even more important.
Yes, sir.
Know how and when.
Both essentials.
And what. The how, when, and what. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm seeing he was in the hospital and he died with final stage liver cancer,
Mm.
liver failure.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that's when you're drinking like crazy. They probably even told him he couldn't stop.
Yeah.
And we knew a dude like that. That's where the party 1, 2, 3 comes from. A dude that we knew that was his slogan. Party 1, 2, 3. He's gonna drink anything with alcohol in it. That's how bad off he was. Like you could give him a bottle of rubbing alcohol. He needed alcohol of any kind. If he couldn't get like the actual drinking kind, he would take that and drink it.
Damn.
That's how bad off he was.
Party 1, 2, 3.
And he was one of those dudes that was diagnosed that you can't because you'll die if you do. You're going to die from it, but you will die most certainly faster if you stop right now because you're just going to shock your fucking body from not. That's how bad off he was. It was crazy.
Dude, remember when that became like such a saying amongst the chat and everyone, like Party 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, we still hear it occasionally. Yeah.
Yeah, I always trip out because that means like that was when we first, like that was like,
You first started.
yeah, like Party 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I love it.
When people said super chats, they would send that to us.
Yeah.
We love this fucking show, Party 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that was cool.
He used to say it like, Party 1, 2, 3. That's how he said it. Puro Party 1, 2, 3. He had the puro in front of it. Pure party, son.
You're just absolutely uncut.
Hey, Mello, did you ever meet that dude that lived, that alcoholic dude that lived, he was Shag's neighbor? And he used to have that phrase, Party 1, 2, 3?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Maybe you
Ring a
didn't
bell.
go see Shag enough over there in Paramount or Downey or wherever it was.
I used to go there. That's where I got that fucked up weed at.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That gasoline shit.
They got
That's
you.
right.
La gasolina.
But money doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. Your brother knows him very well. Yeah, Party 1, 2, 3. All right. Check this out. You probably seen it before the show started if you were watching the show from the very beginning. But if you didn't, if you hit us with a $20 super chat, we hook you up with the sticker pack and pins. A $50 super chat, and you'll win a T-shirt and hat. $100 super chat pops you off with the mystery box with a bunch of fucking cool prizes. So, you know, if you've done that, make sure that you email us at BREALTVcontest@gmail.com. Send us your T-shirt size and your shoe size so we can hook you up. And also so we can get you your packages. Some of them are en route now. You know, due to the fires in California, there might be a slight delay, but know that they are they are on the way. So with that, thank you very much for any super chats that come in. Everything goes right back into the channel. So thank you once again. And we're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum, which means y'all in the live chat. But before we do that, smash that like if you haven't done it yet. Subscribe, share the show out, tell your friends about us, crack the all notification bell so you get notified when we drop, which is Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. We go live, all right? With that, we're going to open up them doors. Let's go. Got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion? We're here for it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Browsy in here saying, I am taking water and snacks. I'm going to drop off for our firefighters or anything that can help them out.
Or
Yeah, anything that can recharge them, man. Those guys are putting in a lot of hours down here.
bring them some weed.
Yeah, that too. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, we got Benny P in here. He's saying 36 today, first birthday without my mom. Need some birthday ohms.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Word, man. How the feeling, brother?
All right, let's crack them with some birthday ohms real quick. Hey, bro, just chill out. I hope you chilling out, man. I know I am. All right.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what Seeking Vegas Sunrise is saying. I'm trying to figure out the joke, but I got to move on here. We got Adam Smith. Thank you so
Figure
much
it
for
out.
the super chat. Thank you. We got Sarah in here saying, who else feels like they're just hanging out with the homies when watching this show? Best vibe on the internet.
Oh, right on.
Because we are your homies.
Sarah Lizzle.
That's right.
Sarah.
You better know this.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
All right, we got Miss Angelique saying, have you seen all the firefighters doing interviews? I hear no flapping.
Right? Right? Look, that's like if I said right now, hey, Pedro, I need you to bring me 2 pins right now, pin my jacket so that I could show everybody how thin and sleek I am.
Yeah, baby.
For no fucking reason.
Hey, I'm down.
Hating.
Yo, Pedro, I need those pins right now.
Bring it.
Tomorrow's show pinned up.
All right, we got Caitlin in here saying, what you guys blazing today for the fire?
For the fire. What are we blazing right now? I think it's probably lemon cherry.
Nice.
Maybe. I don't know.
Tastes good.
It's delicious.
I'm smoking meat breath.
Meat breath. Ooh, that sounds crazy.
Fire though.
I know it is, but that's a crazy name for a strain.
That's a crazy name, right?
Yeah, no, it was good. It's
Does
just
it
a
taste
crazy.
like meat.
Nah,
No.
it's meatloaf times Mendo breath.
That's like an off-put name,
That's just to throw you off.
even though it's flame. Like those bars.
I mean,
Bars,
obviously,
right?
it's named something else by somebody else, but it's like when I get it, it's like it's the true genetic
All right.
written on there. So I'm just like, all right, bro, this is fire.
All right.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey.
All right, Soul King is saying David Muir looking like fake Gyllenhaal.
I would say Gyllenhaal's trying to look like Muir. This guy's an OG right here. He tried that on in the before he went out there. I'm gonna pin this jugger. All right.
K-Max saying, my Notre Dame fighting Irish playing Penn State tonight to get into the championship game.
Oh, good luck. They had to postpone the Rams and Minnesota game because of all the smoke. I think they're gonna play it in Glendale, Arizona.
Yeah, we'll
Hard.
take that W.
What? That Winchill's donut?
Fucking way.
All right, Twyclax in here saying, blessings fam, blessings to all the first responders.
Yes.
Yes.
Senor
Yeah,
Smoker is
salute to all of
saying, or what were you saying, A-Zone? Sorry.
No, I was saying yes. Salute to all of them.
Senor Smoker saying the fire is no joke. This is is so big that it's going to be historic. The fire department will look at the source after the fire is done. It really could be homeless people, arson, or maybe a power line that fell with the winds.
Could be anything, but I'll tell you what, they were talking about that Palisades one. It's like one of the most significant ones that has happened here in Southern California.
Yeah, man.
I'm thinking eco-engineering myself, but I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Yeah, maybe a squirrel knocked off the power line.
A squirrel lit a match.
Yeah, you never know.
Imagine that. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, he
A
never
homeless bro.
Fuck the humans.
Fuck you humans. Y'all are fucking this shit up. Nah, it's probably human error or some asshole that did it on purpose because they're arsonists.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
One or the other. Or the homeless,
Lot of
which,
hate.
yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Right.
true that.
And plus, like I said, really dry like land. Everything's been really dry up here.
Or
If we got some rain, dude, it'd be like a gift from God, bro.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like if it's out of the fucking blue, because they keep saying they're like no rain is expected. Well, it's just like, well, it doesn't just form out of nowhere, dude.
Oh,
You know, like-
Think about when the rain does happen. All
You know
those
what I was
areas.
tripping on though is that they had a lot of the planes grounded and not, landing here in LA, but you still saw some of those motherfuckers that do the chemtrails up there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I saw that.
I couldn't see through the smoke, man. It was just crazy.
Oh, they were up
they're
there
just doing their job.
seeding the skies. All right.
Work's gotta get done.
Okay, we got joke time. We got Seeking Vegas Sunrise with the dirty joke. What's the difference between jam and jelly?
We just said it earlier.
You can't jelly your dick in her ass. That's what he's saying, or that's what they're saying, I guess.
wow.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
that's true.
Yes.
You can't
That's a tasteless joke, but
Yeah.
but maybe it's not because it's jelly and
Damn.
It's Cali Blaze's burner account.
Yeah.
Come on,
Making
guys.
these jokes.
That could be a Cali Blaze joke there.
It's like, I don't even want to say that.
Didn't appreciate it.
All right, we got another one. We got Kiko from the South. Another one that I don't want to read. We got Yo B. Tell my wife she needs to get off the phone and listen to the show and drop a like and give me some chon chon.
Say what? Who that again?
Damn, that's
Wait, say that again. I was reading something. My bad.
Kiko from the South is saying, Yo B, tell my wife she needs to get off the phone and listen to the show, drop a like, and give me some chon chon.
All those things, wife.
Just make sure you
Get
give
off
them
the
that-
phone, watch this show, and give him some chon chon.
Don't forget that like, though.
And the like. Smash the like, too.
Yeah.
If you like.
Of everything.
Twacklack's also saying prayers to all the LA area from Stockton, from a Stockton kid, and from the, is it Tulip Reservation? Tulip?
Tulip? I don't know.
Tulip? I can't, I don't know that word.
I don't know. I can't see it in front of me.
The Tulip?
Salute to the
Reservation,
neighborhood
Tulip?
brothers up there.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you have it up there?
Yeah, Tulip, I think.
Tulip.
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 Learn to read, Bolton.
No, it's the way he's saying it, I think.
Is that Arizona?
Ohio.
I think he's up in Washington
Yeah.
area.
All right.
And that seems to be it so far from all that.
Wow. All right. Well, as we go, more coming. We'll take them when we see them. Salute to everybody for your super chats and all that. Yeah, man. People are going through it right now.
Yeah, man.
It's a heavy time, man.
Dude, you know how many notifications my phone has given me throughout the show about from Watch Duty?
Oh, man.
It is. I don't know if you can get an update, Bolton, but there is like 4 or 5 more fucking fires. There's
In
like
San Diego?
and there's some in the Agora Hills now.
You know what?
Fuck.
What the news should maybe not do is tell you about the Santa Ana winds. I mean, it's a catch-22
Yeah, because
because you can get people ready for it to not do dumb shit, but then the people that are looking for something like that, now they're weaponized with information. If they wanted to do something on purpose, they totally could.
damn.
Big time.
That's the catch-22 with the news shit. Was it when they tell you about, the Santa Ana winds, they're going to be blowing at this, blah, 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 that. Yeah, it prepares you, but it also gives game to people that want to do fuck shit, like light fires.
Look at the update now. It was starting to look good. It was starting to look like we had 5, bro, but like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, light my
And they're talking
fire.
about that next week. It's they're gonna get some significant winds too.
Windy.
Yep. So many winds.
Get your tight, clipped up coat.
Your little clipped up coat, son. Get Dave Muir, get your clipped up coat ready, bruh.
Clip it up.
You're gonna have to make some stops.
And while you at it, stop by here and explain that shit.
I don't know if I need him to explain that. I think that's self-explanatory. He wanted to look good for the ladies, like he was in hero form.
And the men.
Well, yeah, could be.
Not me, of course, but you know.
No, I hear you.
Murdered
You know what
it.
I'm saying.
Even though, he looks cool.
Whoever took the photo of him sideways is what gave him away. Had they never done that, people would have started asking the questions, hey, why does that coat like form fit him? They don't come in form fit size.
So it's the guy that's there with him that wants his job.
Fitted.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's when they panned out, because he had to pan out. So let me show you some of the things that are happening here. People saw it. It's like, it's right
okay.
there.
Oh, Dave forgot he was clipped in.
Oh,
huh?
Dave forgot he was clipped in, turned a little bit too much.
Exposed the clip.
Cameraman probably told him, don't go sideways, all right? Or it's going to go sideways. So sorry. So sorry. Oh man. Well, let's just hope they figure it out. You know how to like cut one of them down at a time, get them motherfuckers gone. Cause it is ugly out here.
This is near Mount Wilson.
Yep. It started up there too, right before we went on.
Oh, but that one's been kind of like it's not reaching the antenna, the communication towers. Like they've managed to keep it away from it, but like,
was that the one they let burn? They said there was nothing in harm's way here. We'll just let this thing burn and go address what's gonna.
Damn, that's a trip. How they can like.
They have to make a decision right then and there. Hey,
they know fire's enough to be like, all right, well, let that one burn. It'll be okay. Like nothing's gonna, But we gotta go deal with this.
We absolutely gotta save this shit.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
I mean, in the Hollywood shit, they tried to get on that real quick because those houses are, even though they're like big, expensive places, they're like so fucking close to each other. One goes up, the next one's gonna go up immediately. You know what I mean?
The new one is already 50 acres in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, those winds
Where is it
are
at?
no joke.
By Agora Hills.
Ezo in the know.
That shit has me paranoid, bro. I've always been afraid of fire.
Yeah.
And the ocean.
Not as much as water, but like a fire scenario has always been something frightening. I'm just like, fuck.
Two of the key elements. Very afraid.
But that shit is strong, bro.
It is.
Escape that shit.
You have to respect it.
You can't swim in the fire.
Put some spec.
No, you can't. You got to put some spec on that. That's why you don't play with it and you don't underestimate it and you don't fuck around. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens to see, what was the start of a lot of them, because not all of them sparked from each other. I mean, look, the Altadena fire, that had nothing to do with the Palisades. That was completely on some different shit.
Sparky D.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Yeah, Sparky D. Sparked it up.
I saw a clip on the gram. Dude's parked. He's seeing some cats jump out of a van, throw a gas tank out into the street. Y'all see this?
It was in the mountain, right?
Somewhere out there, yeah.
Yeah, it was in the mountain. They said that the reason he did that was because they had to drive. He had the reservoir tank in the car, and like they're about to drive through a bunch of fires, so he had to just throw the fucking tank out because there's a chance that the car could burst in flames while going through the flames.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
So
the
he
scientific
ditched it.
theory for it wasn't for that because
like,
he had like
"Get
a
the-"
camping vehicle or some kind of shit like that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, he had like some kind of
Probably propane and all that
No,
shit.
it was like an actual gas tank, like the big red one.
Oh.
And they had to go down the road, but shit was already burning, and he's just like, "Fuck it."
He's like, hell no. Well, that's not the good place to put it.
It is right here.
Well,
like that shit could start even more.
Yeah, he just throws it.
What a fucking
Wouldn't you
idiot.
just place that down carefully?
Yeah. Placing it down carefully would have been way
Give
better.
it to the authorities or somebody.
Here, sir.
Someone said thug tossing gasoline to feed the fire.
Also, too, fill up your car. Just put it in your car tank, maybe. I don't know.
What a fucking idiot. That is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, all he had.
With all them,
All he had to do is drive down the hill with the fucking shit.
There's a lot of videos that people have been turning in of random people caught in the act of starting fires, bro.
Really?
Yes, I've
There's
been seeing that
fucking
shit on
pyros out there, dude.
I've been seeing that shit on TikTok and all this stuff, like, and it's been like on Hollywood and Pico. People are just trying to set the trees on fire and doing all this shit. I'm just like, fuck, dude, like, this is crazy.
There's a lot of fucking assholes out there,
I'm
man.
just like,
Yeah, there is.
you see some shit like that going on,
And a lot of rich assholes too,
That too.
Bro, you see
That
some
too,
shit like that
that's no
going on.
dope.
And it's like, you don't know what you're going to do, bro. You'll be like, hey, bro, I got to save the city. I might Suge Knight your ass, bro.
Yeah, right.
like it's like, hey, bro, if I see you lighting the palm tree trying to get this apartment building on fire, I ain't getting out the car, bro.
It's sad to see, people doing dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? And in the midst of like, yeah, there's rich folks that their homes have gotten fucked up, but there's people that didn't have that much money that lost their homes too.
Oh, yeah.
poor people.
You know, and some of their homes are getting robbed like anybody else's when some of these dickheads go up into these areas when it's evacuated to like steal shit from it.
And there's some homes that like they got a lot of like, you know, old families, like grandmas. It's been passed on for years, and now it's just burnt down. It's like no people got no more history, and all their memories, everything just gone. You know.
Yeah, look at that. When you see a place like that burning, just like
I wonder what the number is going to be when they come out with the
Look, Bruce Lee's getting burnt.
the stats of how many people are out of their homes right now. Like, where are you going to put all them people? I mean, this shit is 1,000 structures that they know of from you know, from last night. It's obviously probably more now. There's going to be so many displaced people.
Yo, man, all I know is if there should be people put in lawsuits. There should be a lot of lawsuits against, you know, the city, whoever the fuck is running this shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Like-
people without power in some of these areas for the last few days.
yeah, Burbank was
Other-
going off.
In certain areas,
Yeah,
you got to boil your water.
This
You know, close to the burn areas in Pacific Palisades, you can't. You know, if you're gonna cook or drink that water, you gotta fucking boil it.
yeah, this next one looks pretty bad, bro. This shit, they're telling Burbank to evacuate at the moment. That's
Parts of
close.
Burbank.
That's close.
You know what isn't burning is South Central LA or East LA, and I find that rather interesting.
Well, you know, it's not. I mean, in those communities, there's no hills over there. That's all flat.
There's no hills.
There's no hills. There's no mountains. It's all just city. It ain't gonna happen there. If someone's like lighting some shit up there, that's straight up arson. None of that shit's gonna catch. You know what I mean? It's all the shit that's like right now rolling in the hillsides.
I think that especially now, if you see a motherfucker in the hood, like in South Central, and you see a motherfucker trying to light a palm tree on fire,
Oh,
you're telling your neighbor to get out, be like, we gotta fuck this motherfucker up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if I were to see some shit like that, it's just like, hey, bro, like,
Oh no,
the
yeah.
cops are busy right now. I gotta be RoboCop, bro. Let me stop you right here, bro. like, you ain't about to, like, you know, this house costs everything, bro, for my family, bro. I ain't about to fucking let you burn down.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
work all their
Crazy.
lives for these
Yeah.
cribs and shit. You know.
Yeah, man.
Bro, half of
Most people are caught up in filming them doing the fuck shit instead of stopping them from doing the fuck shit. You know what I mean? Like, here, let me film it because this will go viral for me.
But not
mean?
only their cribs, but like a lot of family businesses too. Like
Yeah, all that.
people, you know, they've worked all their life for this shit, and shit is gone now. So it's like, yeah, sometimes, you know.
Yeah, you know, and here's the thing, right, is that you have all of our resources in terms of firefighters spread the fuck out right now. That it's like you're gonna have some of these assholes taking advantage of that and starting shit over here and stretching them even further.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, you see anybody doing that shit, that's the shit you got to stop right there. Or call motherfuckers and say, hey, these motherfuckers are doing this right here, because, I mean, new fires are popping up like almost what? It's been every day, two more fires, right?
Dude,
that
today
pop
is
up.
a bunch are popping up. That's
You
That's
know
what I'm
what-
saying. You know, like, well, the winds are popping, and next week they're gonna pop again.
Oh, we have more wins?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's what they're forecasting.
It's
More
just like-
winds for next week.
bro, what if these ain't out yet?
But you
Well,
know
that's what I'm
that
saying.
means.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That the job ain't done yet. They still working.
Oh yeah, no, they know it ain't done. It ain't even close to done.
Wow, dude. I didn't know that it was.
Yeah, they were talking about that shit this
You know?
morning.
Your boy,
And last night.
your boy Chuck D called it. Burn Hollywood, burn.
Oh, Hollywood was burning last night. At least the hills were. Part of the hills.
Yeah.
I smell a riot. Yo.
Yeah, he posted something because he posted something on it on his social media saying that, you know, that song was written about this, not about like what you would think, you know, you could be using it for, like prayers to LA, you know. It was
Yeah.
an explanation.
That was
'cause-
big of him.
Yeah.
Well, because it wasn't. meant is that.
Yeah.
No, and we know that.
Yeah, and we know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
He's always on some political shit. He ain't on some bullshit.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a different thing than what you think. He was talking about the industry and how
Yeah.
they, not necessarily the city or the people of. Anyway, man, prayers to them people and the ones that had a hard time getting out. The gridlock was crazy. If you looked on Citizen app or even Instagram, man, all you saw was footage from the fires last night and the gridlock.
Hey, dude, I know we give him a lot of shit, but I was genuinely concerned for Aton.
I saw that. You and Cali Blaze, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
I was like,
man.
wow, the two guys that give him the most shit were like, you got to get out of there, bro. No matter what. I was like, all right, they give a fuck about him. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Finally. I saw that.
That was cool.
Brother.
So Aton should know that you and Cali Blaze actually give two fucks about him.
Yeah, Aton.
For as much shit as you guys give him, you guys were actually trying to get him out of there. Like,
Yeah.
you need to get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, nah, just
Because he's right at the point that he's at the bottom of that hill right there.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Really
And
close.
all the traffic that's coming off of those hills they're evacuating are coming into his area. So for him to like try to get into the gridlock and get the fuck out was probably a bitch.
Yeah, dude.
You know who was going live yesterday too in the middle of Hollywood? Jamie Kennedy, and I was following his life because he has a van. He has like his Steve-O shit going on.
Mhm.
So he invested in a van, and he's like, "Fuck this, man." He's like, and he put a Skylink up on the top of the van. He got on top of the van, and he was just filming that shit. He was just like tripping, bro. He was picking up his lady, then he was picking up his friend. He's like, "Yo, we gotta go." Like, cause people were
Damn.
freaking out, bro. It was crazy.
A lot of people we know live in those hills, man.
Hell yeah,
In
that
the
shit.
Hollywood hills for sure.
That shit was headed towards. They were expecting it to go towards the Hollywood Bowl, and they were like, "Yo, we need to get this the fuck together before it gets to any of this shit." Because
Yeah,
It's a
they don't
lot
want
of-
none of that burning.
no, they sure don't. They sure do not want the Hollywood Bowl to burn.
Oh my God, bro. The disaster relief fund that comes to California, I'm interested in seeing what that is. And how much of it do they really spend on the relief?
Dude.
Because we're going to need a lot of it to rebuild a lot of shit. Schools went down. Schools went
Out
down.
of schools.
A lot of schools went down.
Oh yeah.
Lots of schools.
And as much as they be trying to protect the schools, not this time around.
That means kids ain't able to go to school now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's kids that can't go
They
home.
wanted them all back in, and then in some districts they
Teachers
ain't going
out of
back.
work.
I thought the Comedy Store was gonna burn because it's like close to one of those hills too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
It was close.
At least
Look at
schools
that, dude.
schools in these areas anyway.
That utter destruction, dude.
Ah, fuck, man.
The thing is, like, bro, like if Hollywood burned down, bro, the hood is next.
Y'all see the difference in fires though there, right? Same vegetation around as the other place, but not every structure burnt down like that.
It just caught.
Fires, sometimes it works like that. Some motherfuckers get lucky. Every fucking
Yeah.
house around them burns down, and you're the one lucky motherfucker that didn't get it. Or everybody, like, there's more people that, they got lucky and one house burned down. That's the crazy anomaly right there. Like,
Would you even want to live in that crib? Like,
well, listen,
middle of all this shit.
I used to live in Nichols Canyon, right? And Muggs lived right there in Mount Olympus as well as Everlast. We all lived in that area for a time, right? And what I realized is that anything happens, it's going to take a fucking minute to get off of that mountain, right? No matter which way you go, whether it's the backside into the valley or you're choosing to go east or west on Mulholland to get off, either way, it's all going to get fucked up, right? And I thought I was done with that. One, I didn't like living in the fucking that area because the people were fucking dicks over there. It was all old money, and they treated us young folks like trash. So
Sinatra.
that was one reason I wanted to get out of there. But the other one was that, like, yeah, if anything ever happened, you got to find your way off that fucking mountain. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Because it ain't nothing going up into it, but to get off of it, if an emergency were to happen, it's a bitch. So I'd rather not live in the canyon areas based off of that.
Real.
You know, so salute to the people that do though and take their chances.
When they rebuild those schools, dude, like in those teachers and shit, they have to rehire because some of those people they're like, hey, I lost everything, I gotta go now.
Yep.
You know.
And it's gonna take a minute to rebuild some of those communities. I mean, they're fucking done, like done, decimated.
It's
It's almost as if, you know, the same way a tornado comes and rips through a certain community.
Yeah,
They
right.
gotta
That's just like
rebuild.
a
leveled it.
3-year project, bro, to even get the houses back up, bro. Like even like have a community back and functioning.
Building
Get
permits,
get
and all
the
the shit.
pipes, get all that shit, you know, and the paperwork. It's a 3-year process. And what the fuck are you gonna do
But
for those 3
you're not-
years? Are you gonna be working?
Not even
What are
thinking
you
of
gonna
the cleaning they have to do.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, they got to clean up, man.
That cleaning is gonna
Damn.
be insane.
Yeah.
That is so wild.
The one thing you got to remember to do though, like if you own a house, whatever, right, is when you leave it and evacuate, if you know where your gas shut off is, to shut the fucking gas off, because what usually happens too is that, you know, people that don't shut their gas off when if their house goes at all, you know, that probably contributes to the shit going down faster. I mean, hey, look, if it catches, it catches, and there really not too much they can do about it unless they got resources there on your fucking crib.
Yeah,
But
if your roof is on fire, it's a rizzy.
they let the motherfucker burn.
Oh man.
It's-
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn.
It's a little too soon for that, Les.
Burn, motherfucker.
That was too blatant.
That's the crazy shit, because that's what they do. Like, they choose to whether, like, okay, are we going to spend resources saving one house?
Yeah.
You know, because we may need it to save the whole fucking community, but we got to know where to start and where to push it, or if it's pushing us, like that type of shit. It's a crazy decision they got to make. And that's why most people you see want to stay back now and try to protect their cribs, because they know that you might get the end of the decision where it's like, well, we got to let this house burn.
Yeah.
I mean, we're right here, but we got to hold tight.
Burning down the house.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it happens.
I got a few super chats in here.
All right, Bus.
Midget Mike's asking, Yo, Mello, how is the RSO pill? Tell us, please.
Did you try it?
I didn't try it.
Oh, I got one for you here before you go.
OSO.
It's that same amount. This and that one.
If you don't have to, bro.
We're all scared for you, Mello.
Remember that you got to take it at 7 or 8. Don't take it at 9, 10, 11. Don't be one of those people where someone gives you the advice and you do the exact opposite.
Yes, Dr. Greenthumb.
Ask E-Zone if you need a second opinion. Ask him.
I'm not being clever or funny here. I'm just saying, Dr. Grintham, I appreciate your concern and your.
You're not gonna die if you don't listen.
But I don't think I'll be partaking in the RSO.
All right, cool. It was just if you needed some sleep, that's a good option.
Yeah. I could use a good Excedrin right now. Anybody got one?
But there's probably something. All right.
Mr. Stein is saying, B, ever heard of Cypress Hill Soldiers, Belgium?
Yeah, absolutely. We used to see them waving a Cypress Hill flag with the Belgium flag colors throughout the shows all day. Every time we'd go to Europe, these particular guys that had this banner would show up. We met a couple of them. Cool motherfuckers, man. Part of the Cypress Hill family, you know what I'm saying?
Twackalack is saying, my wifey finally listening to the show. Can I get a Stella?
Stella!
Stella.
I was trying to give you Marlon Brando Stella right there. You know what I'm saying?
what
I tried
movie is
to
that?
do the
On the
he-
waterfront?
He screamed it, and it's too loud for these mics. So you got to back up if you're going to do that.
Jack Moore.
Stella.
Yeah.
About that.
It's like when, when Vicente Fernandez was going to hit that heavy note on him and show his projection. He used to hold his mic way over here and project the fuck out of his voice as if it was right there. That's how powerful he was.
That deep voice.
He had that. He just had a powerful fucking projection.
Yeah. That.
Word. All right. Got anything else?
And the last one, Sarah is saying insurance is a scam.
Big time.
Oh yeah, we've been on that.
Been on that.
Been on that.
Yeah.
We're all forced to participate.
Unfortunately,
Your insurance.
you know, it's horrible. All right, look. We know that more super chats and other things come as we go. As we said earlier, when we see them, we'll take them. But right about now, we're going to get into the submissions. All right, so let's do it
now.
Break it out. Time stopped.
Submissions, 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 submissions.
All right, this first submission's pretty good. Our boy Jibby actually just sent this in right now. He's saying, yo, guys, rolling up that hash hole, got that Cali Blaze THCA.
Oh, wow.
How do you think it's going to smoke, B?
It's going to smoke great.
Don't be an asshole.
Smoke a hash hole.
Bam. Hell yeah. Look
Nice.
at that.
Nice turnout.
Well done.
It is well done. And you're going to have a great old time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. The Eye of Sauron.
And yeah, everybody use the code BREALTV at caliblaze.net for a little discount. Get your concentrates, get your flour, get the SHO, get some of the hash holes that are just kind of coming out right now. Check it out, caliblaze.net, and use the code BREALTV at checkout.
What you mean a little discount?
Yeah.
fucking with you.
The pyramid of goodness.
When you
what
put-
you mean a little discount? I finally got that.
Well, when Psycho Les puts in BREALTV, we're gonna add some money to to his order.
Discount, B.
Yeah, you don't get a
He
discount.
said it's a little
No, you didn't get the little discount
from
part.
Cali
Yeah.
Blaze.
That was fucking good.
There we go. Got the concentrates and the flour. Check it out, guys. caliblaze.net.
Yeah.
All right, we got Mike B up in here. He's saying, yo, want to shout out my cousin, Cali Blaze. Shout to the table as well. Hit up the deli for breakfast and got some home fries as well. Sunny side up eggs, cheese with ketchup. And he's saying, peace
Fire.
to the table.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
Look at that, man.
Fucks with that.
Damn.
You know, I like it, but I would not have the potatoes.
See, I would not have the ketchup.
Potatoes are my friends.
I don't mind the ketchup. I
With
just
the potatoes.
no, to me it's too many carbs, man. I gotta get them potatoes out of there. But I mean, listen, if I wasn't on a potato hang up right now, yeah, I'd fuck with that. But
Right on.
yeah, nah, I'd rather not.
And our boy Smokestack is asking, hey guys, smoking on that Cali Blaze, can I get a rating?
Yeah. To the neck. All right, I see a slight hug there beyond the neckline on the top side. Right in there, that little dip.
Dippity dip.
And then there's a little dip on this side.
2.5.
What?
Damn.
And then a dip on, well, yeah, it just curves out from here. It's like pointing in the direction of down. But I'll give that a 4.
Number 4.
What?
Psycho Les will give that like a 8. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm Psycho Les.
What do you think I should have gave it, Bolton?
Like a 7 or an 8?
I mean, you guys are the masters.
Is that what
No?
you're giving this? A 7 or an 8?
I would say so, yeah. I don't see
I mean,
too many
pretty
flaws.
good.
Yeah, I
That's
can't,
a
bro.
4, man.
Number
This
3.
is why you do not have the credentials to judge this. I mean, it looks like my finger that got broken. You know what I'm saying? No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding.
Who's the dude from American? You're kind of like Simon from American Idol, judging the joints.
Hated it.
Hated it.
And I'm like Randy Jackson. That's good, dog.
How dare you bring this before me? I have a midget with broken knuckles that could roll better than this.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding, but yes, it's a 4, and I'm sticking with it, Bolton. Eat me. All right.
All right, we got our boy Von Dubious. He's saying, yo, want to shout out Cali Blaze. These joints were fire. Me and the wifey were stoned as hell. Shout to everyone at the table, Treehouse crew, and all the 5150s. And big shout to E-Zone for the high and hungry pin.
Oh, you're welcome.
So,
See, look at how those are rolled. Nice.
Cali Blaze looked like he got a slave ship over there, and they just rolling, huh? They just rolling.
Rolling.
Not like a slave ship, but sweatshop down there. You got
It's almost the same thing.
naked.
He got an assembly line.
Yeah, his peoples don't play.
Disclaimer, Cali Blaze does not have slaves or a sweatshop.
Yes, no, yeah, he looks rather happy.
Oh shit.
We got David in here saying, hey, guys, what do you think of the flower?
Nice. That's what I think.
Looks good.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice flooded.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Smoke.
That looks good, too.
Yeah.
Proper.
Purdy.
Sparky.
All right, we got Sandress in here saying, recently discovered funky field tips from the website. What a legendary invention be. Can I get a joint rating?
Oh yeah.
All right, let me take a breath here.
Uh-oh.
To the neck.
2.5.
Okay, see what you did here in the neck, right here. There's not enough weed in there. You kind of have what we call a pinch. But the rest is not bad. You got a couple of pinches there, meaning you got, your finger, applied too much pressure there. There's a dip. And then as you go further to the right, did okay there. And on the top, it's not so bad, but it's those few dips in the beginning. We'll have to push out of this.
You also forgot he gets points for the tip. Like zoom into the tip.
He only gets a point for that.
It's a point.
Yeah.
A little point. Can
Not
help.
points, no plurals here, only a point. And for that point, I'm giving this. I'm gonna have to give that a 4 too.
Oh my God.
Number 4. Get the fuck out.
Giving that a 4. One of my resolutions this year was to keep it 1,000, dog, and not without that fucking part. Neither 1,000. That's a 4.
Take your rating and be gone.
Man.
But it's gonna get better. Listen, I don't want to discourage you because that is a good 4. That is a good 4. That's better than anything Bolton could ever hope to roll in his fucking
It's a good
life.
4. Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? So that 4 is going to eventually turn to a 6 and then an 8. You just got to
out of here.
get the fuck in here. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep rolling.
Yeah, keep rolling. Get the
What?
fuck out of here.
Rolling. What?
You guys like to pop mollies? You guys into popping mollies?
I don't do
Oh, hell yeah.
About to pop a molly. Got this sent in.
That's a good one.
It is a great
You did a good one right there, Bolton.
Well done.
Better than you rolling weed, but
Okay.
and
Can't-
rolling R's.
Can't roll.
Can't
weed.
roll weed, can't roll R's.
Or sushi.
But he
Kind of retarded.
Can't roll cigars.
yeah, no.
All right, this one's pretty cool. We got El Boogie Baby saying, I just saw this on the news. It happened last night. Tampa Bay Lightning fan gets rejected by his crush on the arena's video board.
Oh,
Someone
man.
better check on Josh because
That-
Rachel did him dirty.
Oh, Rachel.
That's gotta be staged, bro.
Hey,
pretty cold
But
blooded.
imagine if it wasn't.
That's cold blooded.
That's cold fucking blooded right there.
Who's on suicide watch if it wasn't?
like,
Especially if his homies are there.
you
And he told them, hey, check out what I'm going to do for Rach at the game. Let me know.
You brought me. I brought you here for you to do this.
Well,
What?
He's there at the game. He's got to be.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
Ray-
He's looking at her like, I
Rachel's
brought you
dissing
here.
him.
Yeah, Rachel's probably sitting right next to him while that rolls
Rachel
out.
is dissing him, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He probably just kept ignoring all the signs. And
Well, she friend zoned him. She didn't really diss him. She just friend zoned him.
She friend zoned him heavy
Like in front of everyone.
in front of the arena.
Oh, and he's like hanging out, sitting with her, and he looks up and she's like,
Oh, he is lucky that the camera people weren't trying to find Josh and Rach.
right.
Play it himself.
Because then Josh would have been played right there on the screen. That would have been like that would have been one of those traumatic moments that you never forget. That's PTSD in the lightest of forms, but significant.
that fool snapped. Imagine. yeah, bro. Like he just fucking snaps. And he's like, "Oh my god,
Fuck you.
yeah."
Yeah. That's ugly. All right.
Xanad is saying, my new Dr. Greenthumb tattoo. Salute to you guys and salute to Joe Garlic for the amazing job.
That's killer.
Salute.
Sick.
That's super dope.
That's tight.
We got Midget Mike with a little AI art.
Hey, oh. Hey.
E-Zone's favorite.
That's tight right there.
Yeah, it is.
I could see that as a T-shirt. It can't hurt to be a T-shirt.
You got Mellow Man here, a little golf and beer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Órale.
Oh, darling.
Bring it.
You gotta write golf and tequila.
I'll feel
Bien
that.
chido, way.
Send it to my Instagram page, please. Send me a copy.
AI.
Todo chido. All right.
And Eddie the Fat Cat is saying, yo, I made this for a contest back in 2018. Shout to Sendog.
Yeah, he would appreciate
There
this.
goes bro right there.
He would appreciate this whole thing.
What up with Sin Dog, B?
He's up in Vegas chilling.
Yeah, he's away from all this bullshit.
Yeah, he don't have to deal with none of this old bullshit downhill.
They got fires in Vegas too. just
Yeah,
right
but
now.
he ain't dealing with one right now.
Hey,
Do they
man,
have big fires out there, like out here?
Not like here.
Not like here.
It's a lot of desert.
one thing about Sin Dog, he always got a cold one. You know, that's good. He'll be all right.
Shout out.
Yeah. He'll be all right.
Our boy, The Consequence, is saying, yo, happy 2025 to Be Real TV. Bright things ahead as always. It's going to be as great as ever. Maybe greater than 2024. We'll see.
I hope so.
That's very optimistic of you, dog.
Yeah. Thank you,
You
though.
live in California right now.
Yeah, it's not a very. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Props to you.
We're being eco-terrorized.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContest@gmail.com, and we puts them on. Simple as that. Thank you very much. And remember, if you did any of those super chat categories, send in your information, shoe size and T-shirt size, and we will get you your packs and prizes and mystery boxes and things like this.
Your thong size.
I didn't ask for that. He did. Just to let you know. We got a mix after this. Make sure you check it out. It's happening at Be Real TV 2 right here on YouTube for all the YouTubers who don't like to go nowhere else. You know, come check us out. We're going to be popping off the mix. Psycho Les and myself. And if you're watching on Twitch, join us right after this show. B_Real TV is the place, and we're going to pop this mix off for you. All right.
Pop it off.
Yeah, we right there, B.
People in the chat are wondering what's your thong size, Les.
Triple X.
That's a good answer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. I'll tell you the midget Mike artwork this week.
Yeah.
Couple of them could be T-shirts, son.
Agreed.
Dude, that's the motivation that keeps them going, dog.
Yeah, little things like that. Huh?
Yeah, bro, that right there, he's like, man, I knew sitting here.
Said, I knew one of these was gonna hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like say,
It's cool.
I just got to show this because Les brought it up. You guys remember the movie Shallow Hal? When he
yeah,
thinks he's hooking up with the skinny chick?
yeah,
Then she takes off her thong. And
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Her thong.
yeah. They got Gwyneth Paltrow as the chick he's seeing because he's seeing the chick's personality,
Yeah.
and her personality is beautiful. But when they get down, she throws off the panties, and it's a crazy premise, that movie. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, Shallow Hell, yeah.
It's crazy.
Get hypnotized.
My favorite too, when Gwyneth Paltrow's like leaving like Shallow Hell's parents' place, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just take a sliver of that cake," and she takes like half of the cake.
That was a trippy movie.
That was a funny movie.
Yeah. Jack Black he's been doing work. He got a new movie out right now. Just came out.
Santa?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, right
watched it.
before
It's cool.
Christmas it came out or
It's
something.
a cool movie.
Yeah, he was Satan as Santa.
Yeah, the kid was writing to Santa, but spelled the name Satan by accident.
So he called him. So he's like, okay, well, watch this. He becomes Santa to him. And he's like, oh, shit. So then, yeah, they work out the deal.
Pops up in his room. Right?
Yeah.
That movie is crazy. Yeah.
Nobody spell check for the kid?
Yeah, like what happened to that?
It brought a little awareness to
How did
like,
the parents
you know.
not catch that?
Because when in the beginning of the movie, he runs off and says, I'm going to go write a letter to Santa. And so they just go, okay. They didn't like proofread it. Then Jack Black would have never appeared.
Yep. No movie. No movie.
He would have been like, well, I guess
No
I'm
Satan
there.
Claus, huh?
Yeah, no Satan. Pretending to be Santa.
What's crazy is, have you watched the Dune prequel yet?
Not yet.
It's pretty good. They got a character in there that looks like Jack Black. That he has Jack Black's look of his Santa / Satan character. It's hilarious. All you like when you watch it, all you'll see is Jack Black. Because Jack Black wore his hair like this for a while before the movie came out. So you've been seeing him with the long hair and the big beard, and you know how it's gray and all that shit and all that stuff. This dude in the Dune prequel, you're gonna see it. When you see it, you'll be like, oh.
It's not this dude, is it?
Oh, actually, it's not Dune. Sorry, excuse me. It's Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Rings of Power.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
There's a dude. You don't remember? There's the queen who becomes blind, and then the homeboy takes her throne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dude with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of looks like.
I don't know what actor he is. I don't know what actor this is right here. Hold on. Go back. I'm gonna say it's the one next to the bottom, right next to Cynthia Adai or whatever. It's that actor, but he don't. There he goes.
Yeah, he does.
There goes his Jack Black look, son.
That's
Tell
crazy.
me, put them side by side, son. You guys thought I was tripping at first.
No,
huh?
I know you meant, yeah.
You thought I was bugging out. Maybe they did.
It's Kenny.
Them out there.
Jack Black has not shaved his beard in a minute.
Yeah.
I think right after COVID, he was like, I'm keeping it.
It's full blown, son. It's full freaking blown, G. No, but every time I was watching Rings of Power, that dude came on screen. All I could think was Jack Black, son.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie 12 to Midnight?
I've heard the title. I haven't seen it.
It's like a fake Charles Bronson dude, and it's
Oh.
like it's picking up with Charles Bronson. He did a movie called 10 to Midnight. So
Yeah.
this is 12 to Midnight, and it's a clone practically.
Oh, of Charles Bronson?
Yeah, but
Oh,
he
shit.
speaks funny, so it throws you off because it looks like Charles Bronson, and you get all into it. But once he talks, it's like, this ain't Charles Bronson.
They should have just had the movie with him not talking.
Yeah, just silent dude.
Everybody else is talking except him.
Yeah,
I can drive.
All his scenes are actions.
he just nods.
Yeah.
Nods his head like
Like Ryan Gosling
There you
in
go.
Drive.
There goes the side by side, dog. Come on.
I mean, they look.
Santa Claus.
It's just reverse. Look, the mustache and the inner part of the beard is dark on Homeboy, and it's reverse on Jack.
I mean, it's definitely a club of sorts. Yeah. Dude, I mean, that's a mane that they got on top, but then the bottom, too, you got to, like, those are fucking brochas with fucking beards.
Kenny
Brochas and
Rogers.
beards. Yep. Yeah, Kenny Rogers had it for a minute
Yeah, he
till he shaved it all off and changed his face.
You've kicked it with Jack Black, right? C minus.
Yeah, I was in that Tenacious D movie, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
Hey, speaking of shaving their balls, shout out to the Godfather. You know, he's always shaving his balls.
What?
Shout to the Godfather.
Oh,
What up, GF?
GF is in the house.
Big G, what up?
What did Trey say? He was like, I ain't going over there.
I ain't going down there.
Medicine in here is asking, did the 2 field tips made into one idea get scrapped?
2 funky field tips made into one.
Like Wonder Twins?
Reactivate.
Like Siamese tips.
No, I don't know about any of that.
Siamese tips.
I don't know about these.
But he says something else.
Finger trap.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, probably something E-Zone said a while back.
I didn't say anything about that.
You say a lot of things though.
I would have really pushed forward if this was my idea.
Blame it.
What do you mean?
All right. You got anything else?
No, that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Thank you very much. Once again, for all the interactions and the super chats, we appreciate you 1,000%. And once again, hey, our video went down on You Might Know Us, but we put it back up today. So if you haven't had a chance to check that video out, make sure you check it out. It's the first single off of the Real Psycho album, produced by Psycho Less. You know, it's a collaborative effort. Make sure you check out that single, that video.
Yep. It's a slapper. It's a banger. It's everything you want.
Yeah, it's available on all platforms. So make sure you check it out. We urge you to do so. And if you haven't seen the video yet and you're new to this, go check that shit out. It's right here on BREALTV if you're watching on YouTube. All right. We want to thank you for your time, love, energy, support, and for being you. Salute. C minus.
Yeah, tonight you can catch me on We Don't Smoke the Same.
Yep.
With E-Zone, Nitty, and X to the G. So
No, X is gone. It's just me and Nitty.
Oh, word. Hell yeah. So, yeah, you catch me on We Don't Smoke the Same tonight. What's that on?
It's on BREALTV. I mean, I'm sorry, it's on YouTube.
YouTube, okay. So look there, and then I'll see you here tomorrow for another Greenthumb Show and mix. So love you, Mom. Follow me at C-Fan4, and safety to everyone that's affected by the fires, and hope everything, is better for you today than yesterday. So have a good one. What up, Les?
Yo. Shout out everybody on the chat just hanging out with us. Salute the whole Dr. Greenthumb squad. Also, everybody out there, man, just keep your head up, and get through this. If you on the IG, follow me, Psycho Less Official, and then if you want to hit the website, go to the psycholessshop.com. Check that website. Squeeze.
Yo, shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout out to the Dominator. Shout out to Mellow Man Ace for stopping through during the shows and throughout the week. So shout out to you, man. What's up, Mellow?
Hey, man, just chilling. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody at the table, the treehouse, all that. Shout out to my peoples, Bobby and Iz Avila, super producers doing shit with some other things I got my hands on. So shout out to them. That's pretty much it, man. Stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? And may God bless your life. Ease on.
Salute to everybody for tuning in today. Thoughts and prayers to everybody that's going through it with that. It's not over. I'll see you guys later on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We'll be chiming in with you guys. And, have a good one.
God bless the firefighters. Swallow that.